Hello everyone and welcome to the FIBA Basketball World Cup Euro Qualifiers. Game day 6 here in Group D. Israel versus Estonia in Tel Aviv. And there we see the flag flying high in Shlomo Arena and the fans are filling up. I'm Azania Stewart, GB Olympian and your commentator for today. So here's the group. Germany in the top spot, 4-1, but they are playing Poland as we speak. So I'll give you that score update because that score is very, very important as the winner of this game clinches that third and final spot in this group. So no doubt this game, as the Estonia flag there is flying high, the fans are in the building because this one is going to be an exciting game. Like I said, the winner will clinch. I will have to keep an eye on the score. Germany right now 53, Poland 52. So that is a very important score. Just because points, really matter in these tournaments. And as we see Estonia coming out, they started well on Thursday versus Germany, but once Germany, got warm and really shook off the nerves, just put full steam ahead, and Estonia struggled and losing that game 57-88. No player really played over 20 minutes. I guess they've decided to be smart, save the legs. They've also had to travel to Tel Aviv. So no doubt they've got a bit fresher legs, where Israel had a spectacular game. I ended up tuning into that one. That went into overtime, versus Poland, and they just fell short, 90-85. Menko, number 12, hit back-to-back threes to really get them in the game. Poland kept getting on top of them, and Israel did not give up, but they didn't shoot the ball down the end of the stretch, shooting 29% from the three-point line, shooting 14 from 47 threes. That's a lot of threes. So they're a team that live and die by the three-point shot. So hopefully this evening, there's Menko as he comes out, that they hit a few more of those shots, and Panini and Blatt. Panini was really good, not crazy, he had 6 points, 5 rebounds, but he's one of the veterans for Israel, 38 years old, and just is a very smart player. So as we see the teams coming out, we'll get ready for the national anthems, and there's nothing better than wearing your team colors, supporting being in your home country and playing for your national team. We'll take a pause in commentary as we listen to both national anthems. We'll go with Estonia first, and then right after, Israel.
National anthem of Estonia. Thank you. And now, National Anthem of Israel, התקווה. לשירת ההמנון הלאומי של ישראל, התקווה, יעלה ויבוא, הזמר הלאומי, הלו, רגבוד.
כל עוד בלב הפנימה, נפש יהודי הומיה. ולפת מזרח קדימה, עין לציון צופיה. עוד לא אבדה תקוותנו, התקווה בת שנות 2000.
nothing like hearing your national anthem being sang, beautifully sang, as the home team there in white, Israel, finished their last few moments. And here is the referees, Vikauskis, Sorokovic and Rutovic from Bosnia-Herzegovina, Lithuania and Montenegro. They are a team too. They'll work together, no doubt, and they're ready and warm and ready for the game. So Estonia started well versus Germany, but they had their hands full. Some of the players that we've seen have not played in all the windows. You know, it's been so exciting this window because there's been some people who usually can't play in the windows as it is in the season, but this window is in the summer. So as Germany got to see Dennis Schroeder from the NBA, lots of NBA stars decided to come back and play for their national team, as it's so important. And Estonia really just, you know, never gave up, but they did play their whole bench, like I said, under 20 minutes played for pretty much everyone's, and then a travel day. So hopefully they should be pretty fresh. And then Israel are at home, and hopefully the crowd can get behind them. I've seen a few drums and a mascot there walking in the screen. And here we have the starting lineup for Estonia. Kasper Treja was fantastic the other night. And then we also have Kullamäe, who is the point guard. You'll look for him, and then Joesa and number 2, Riesta. And Kasper Treja. He's been pretty solid, and there we see the head coach of Estonia, Toijala, who no doubt has his team ready. I've listened in to some of his timeouts, and we'll get to really gets his team in a good order. He draws some fantastic plays, and here we'll get to see the starting lineup of Israel. There you go. Blatt, very, very great point guard. Menko, I spoke about shooting the threes. Number 20 there, Zalmanson, Ginat, and Zuzman. Fantastic starting 5. Really, really great. A good core group here, a good solid age, with Blatt being 25 and Ginat 27. Menko was definitely the spark, but just kind of got cold there at the end of the game versus Poland, and kept shooting the 3. He ended up with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and the head coach for Israel, Guy Goods, drawing up the last few players. So this core group, some really lovely young players coming up in Estonia. We've got Drell, number 0. He will come off the bench. He is 22 years old, a rising star. So lots of energy, lots of great players, and we're really going to have to see the bench who comes off. You've got to concentrate in these moments. You can't have lapses just because you're sitting down. Doesn't mean you can't contribute. So this starting 5 will be solid for both teams, but both teams know this is a big game if they want to get to the next round. I just checked the score. We're in the 4th quarter of Germany versus Poland. Is a 1-point game in the 4th. So no doubt the assistant coaches on both of these teams will be looking, but man, this is going to be a thriller, everyone. Whoever wins makes the 3rd and final spot. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to FIBA Basketball World Cup Euro Qualifier here in Tel Aviv, Israel. Israel in white with the ball, and Estonia in blue. And Israel is first to be on the scoreboard as Zalmanson, a big, strong move down low.
And
alley-oop play and just manages to tip the ball in. Fantastic. Joensa. Answer right back. Black now. Ball tipped. Good hands from Estonia. Joensa says, my bad. This is a very nice arena here in Tel Aviv. I've actually had the pleasure of playing in this. GB versus Israel. Fantastic, beautiful arena. Shots goes up. Hits the three early. Feeling it. Fantastic shot from Zumison. When your big man is pulling out from the three, it's going to be a good night. And a block. And a foul. Zalmanson. Here we see the three. Look at that. When you've got your big man shooting the three, it's going to be a good night. Kasper Krea has made his way to the line. Hits the first. And hits the second. These free throws are going to be so, so important, especially when it comes down to the fourth quarter. All the points are going to be very needed, and Black sadly shoots a air ball. Estonia now goes back inside and just a miss tip. Kulamate and Israel really getting up tight on Estonia, struggling to get the ball inside. Go in and out. And Kulamate sets a play, calls for the screen. Three goes up by Kasper, short, big rebound. And a miss by Kopsar. Black now pushes the ball. Nice little give and go. Nice. Ganit there. Good little give and go. Easy basket for Israel. They really settle it in very, very quickly. And an offensive foul there. Moving screen. Have a look. Oh no, that was the give and go. Really, really nice. That is very hard to defend because you're moving so quick. The defender doesn't get a chance. But here comes Blatt now. Skips on. Back to Zumazin inside. Shot goes up for three and rims in and out. Ginat. Kulamate here. Drives baseline and a foul. So especially as a player, when the referees are calling it quite tight, you have to adjust to how the referees are calling the game. So it's very important to, you know, just as the game goes along. The fouls will even out. Kulamate here goes down low, fakes. And not a soft touch for Riesta. Foul there. It's the guy, good, serious man. Anyway, Israel's ball out of bounds. Ginat gives it back to Zumison. Lat decides to fake, nice little handoff. And nice team basketball there. Nice little dish to Ginat. Fantastic. Israel are playing like one unit. Kulame now, inside. Nice little jump shot, short by Coxa. And good hustle. And Estonia is able to keep that ball alive. Riesta, extra hustle plays. These are so important. Here's a fantastic ball movement. Nice little dump off. And dunk for Ginat. Kasper, Treya here, hands off to Kulame. Behind the back, step back for three. Hits it, nice little move by Kasper Treya. Ginat passes it on to Menko in the corner, short. Menko really needs to get those going, and sometimes if the three isn't on, as we see Kulame go for a three, nice big rebound and sadly out of bounds. If your three isn't dropping or your shot isn't dropping, you've got to find other ways. You've got to get to the rim, you've got to force. Look at this, nice step back. And Kulame sees the ball go through the net. Okay, Black comes out, and Mikel, nice, comes right off the bench and says, "Coach, I'm ready, put me in the game," and scores right off the bat. Love that for him. Estonia need to answer now. Kulame waits for the play, waits for the screen. Nice roll, keeps it to himself. And Israel all over it. Rebound on the push. Menko goes back inside. Sorkin, nice little footwork. Fantastic finish from the big fella. He's 25, young and up and coming. It's Israel, both of these teams, all guys in their prime. And a nice little jump shot by Norga. Menko now waits for the ball to be set. Israel is so good at their offenses. They make sure they set good screen, good passes, and get a wide open shot from Menko in the corner. Misses. That's 0 for 2 now for number 12, Menko. But he gets that shot. He just sits and camps out and waits his turn. Okay, Ginat gets the ball in to Mikel. Tough defense by Estonia. Gets to skip the same shot in the corner. And Ginat misses that one this time. We've seen Israel lives and dies by the three. I told you they shot. Nice dunk. And it rattles in for Nagar. They shot 14 from 47 last game. Nagar there, I think, just gets told off for interference, maybe. As Ginat now will take a seat. Israel sets a play now, Mikel. Mikel didn't play last game versus Poland as he skips the ball for the three, and they hit it. Big, big three for Zumison. It's 2 threes for him now. Estonia. Kulame probes. Nice little floater, rims in and out. Big rebound. And they go fast break. Good catch. Keeps his footwork, and a foul there. Sorkin, that's a fantastic catch, and you see another three, nothing but net. The importance of catching the ball, I think so many players get caught up in scoring, but the power of just catching it is so important. Mikel here splits the defense, hands off, nice basketball by Israel. They are feeling it. Baltimore, nice, and Israel force Estonia as we see the split dump. A nice layup. Estonia want to talk about it. Israel is putting on a show in fine fashion in front of their fans. Let's see if we can listen in to the timeout.
Nyt me lähdemme liiga kaukelle. Distanssit on liiga kaukella, okei. Kiire näin, joka takaisin, okei. Se messiin, joo. Näin. Okei, älä ole alkuisessa siinä, olet siinä, okei. Siis sä näet, kun sä lähdet rollimakaan, sulla on vaja vai ei. Vaata selle, puhutaan vaata. Jos sä panet skippi tai mitään, okei. Joo. Hängimme alla kaikille. Hängimme alla.
And there we see the lovely shot, nothing but net. Israel is definitely feeling it from the three-point line, where Estonia, I think they're 2 from 7, the stat came up. Both teams shoot a fair few threes. But Estonia just needed to reset and stop the bleeding, as it's 18-11 and a foul, and the referees have been calling this game very touchy and very close. So like I said, as a player, you must adjust throughout the game. Sock now into the game. Number 7 with the ball here, hands off to Kasper Treya. Picks up his dribble. Big fella probes inside and is asking for the foul. Coxar, you're not going to get it. Cal here. And another foul. And that's on Sorkin, number 4. Alley-oop play down low, decides to, and unfortunately, just tiptoed over that line. He's not a ballerina, he's a basketball player, so he turns that one over. And Estonia get another go at the basket. Sok brings it up. Sok is 33 years old, I guess you would see as a veteran on this young team. His first appearance in this qualifiers, but has played for Estonia many, many years. Coxar now, hands off to Sok. Goes back inside to the big fella. Israel dumps down on him, and good strong move, and earns a trip to the line. Coxar had a pretty good game versus Poland on Thursday. 13 points and 7 solid rebounds. It's a lefty. I always love a left-handed shooter. I think their shots are so beautiful and they're very hard to guard. Back to back, makes both, and a well-needed score. So that puts Estonia on 13 to 18. Israel here. Mikel will start the play. Barr passes it on, swings it. back to Mikel. Levi now moves on back to the big man who's been shooting threes, and he's still on fire. With 0.7 seconds, he had to put a shot up, and he absolutely nails it. Three from 8 there for Israel from the three-point line. Estonia gets an and one. Exactly what they needed. Riesta, beautiful move here. Look at this, just a little hesitation and a foul and one. He asked for a sub earlier, he was very tired, but you know what, I rate that and respect it, because sometimes it is tough out there as Deepa Ptolomeo subs in. And you know, you say, hey coach, I'm tired, get me out, and coach will put you right back in, and he has his three-point play there. Israel now, drive and another foul. Both teams now are in the bonus for the next 2 minutes. So under that score, you see 5 red lights lit up. So that means every foul from now on this next 2 minutes, they'll go to the free throw line. But Timor, 30-year-old, misses the first and makes the second. Little full court press here by Israel, but just a soft one, nothing too serious. Estonia or Sok can't handle. Nice drive down the middle with a big man and floating away. Coxar is definitely having a fantastic game. 4 points for him already. And a rebound for Estonia. Kulameh. And there is going to be a foul. Coxar just, I think, gets pushed over. And look at this drive, big, strong, floating away. Very, very degree of difficulty there. Look at this. Cradles the ball and just finishes. Sokin comes out for a sub. And Nogar comes back in. He didn't play many minutes last game, only 5 minutes, and didn't contribute. So this last 2 minutes just needs to be solid. Coxar, 3 from 3, make that 3 from 4, sorry. Commentator's curse, I truly believe it. Now that I'm a commentator, I do find when you speak about people's free throws, they normally miss. So maybe I'll be quiet for the next couple of free throws here. 3-point shot goes up and nails it. Levi. His first points for the game. Kulameh here. Shot goes up. And a foul, a silly foul. Good job from Kixing, number 33, to get that shot up. And Di Bartolomeo just runs, let's have a look. Yeah, runs into his stomach. Silly, silly foul, really. Referees are they're onto this. You have to let the shooter land safely. So he will get 3 shots at the basket. Makes the second, last one. Three for 3, look at that, I'm silent. And he knocks both of them down. Israel here for the last 2 possessions of the game as the first quarter runs down. Levi. Nice little drive up and under. Beautiful finish from Mikel. Koulame now just slows his team down. 3-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Nice little spin, but doesn't get the friendly bounce here. Last 3 seconds. Gets a look to the rim and he finishes it. Fantastic hit. Mikel, what a smart decision. Look at this, just gets the ball on the rim, floats it up. And I don't know why last game said coach's decision, but today it's the right decision to put him in the game. Beautiful finish right there as the clock runs down. End of first quarter, 29 Israel, Estonia 22. There are the first half stats. 100% from Israel. They're getting easy, nice layups, 3-point shot, 4 from 9. They do shoot a lot of threes, but shooting 44% is a great first quarter clip as we get to see the best players of the first quarter. Pretty even, but Israel really got off to a great start, especially from that 3-point line. Nice little slip. Give and goes, really playing good team basketball, moving the ball as you see there. So that big Ginat dunk, and then this step back from Koulame. A really good game. It's going to be important, like I've discussed, is to make sure that you've adjusted to the referees. The referees have called it very tightly, and both teams there were in the bonus. So as this game comes down to possessions and plays, free throws are going to be so important. And for me, free throws, second chance points, and defense are really what wins games. Obviously, you've got to put the ball in the basket, as we saw Mikel do that very well. But the free throw line is going to be important. If you download the app, the barcode right there keeps you up to date with amazing stats. There's photos on there. There is an update of all the live stream games. That's where I go to get my stats. So we're into the second quarter. Israel 29, Estonia 22. Go inside. And Koulame is heating up from the 3-point line. That is a fantastic start from Estonia to come out from the second quarter timeout and to get a score. And there goes a foul, a push. Let's have a look. No, this is the nice Koulame 3. Cool cap from the 3-point line. Israel's ball here. Eight seconds. Nice ball movement. Levi for 3. Bounces in and out. Estonia gets the rebound. Koulame now. Sets the play. Skip to 3. Hard rims. Israel, Mikel with the push. Zoominson down the middle. Nice left-hand layup. Sossman. 3 in the corner. And Estonia answer right back. Kicking with his own 3-point shot in the corner. 6 points for him now. Israel, nice pick and roll. Kicks back out to the three. Can he hit it? Yes, he can. Beautiful three. Israel really getting into a flow and just kind of breaking away, but Estonia isn't going out with the fight. They just need to be careful it doesn't get too far away from them. Drive kick. Kulamay answers it right back. Estonia isn't going anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this was going to be a thriller. Di Bartolomeo passes it on. And another three goes in and out. Big rebound from Kitson. Defense all over him. Big rebound and hustle. This is what I was talking about. You've got to sacrifice your body for your team. You need extra possessions any way you can. And Yoessa, number 21 there, diving on the floor. Nice give and go from the out of bounds play. Here we go, Israel on the push. Di Bartolomeo rims in and out from the three. Sock now just calms it down. Shot goes up very, very quickly from Kulamay. Kixing. Shot that one. Estonia have brought the game right back. Israel yet again. Zalmanson there, beautiful 15-footer. Bit of a loopy pass that's very, very easy to, yeah, Sock puts his hand up, he knows. That was a bad pass. And there's that nice little 15-footer. That's the range that I like to shoot from. And kicks in quick release. Man, that was fast. Casper Treya now back into the game. Di Bartolomeo, Ginat. Passes to Blatt, goes inside, brings a double team, and forces a lovely turnover. Great defense there by Estonia. Ginat got stuck under the rim, and Panini there saying, hey, what are we doing? Look after the ball. Only 3 turnovers for Israel and 2 for Estonia, so both teams looking after the ball as you get a nice reverse layup. Misses that little bunny, he needs that one. Blatt here, nice backdoor. Ah, and he's missed it. Ginat wide open, can't get any easier. And a foul, Zalmanson. And here comes Panini, 38 years old, super vet, 6.5 rebounds last game. Just takes his time, he's very smart, his IQ is definitely up there. 3 goes up and hits it. And referee says, timeout. Israel now want to talk about it as Yoessa hits that 3 right in front of his bench. Fantastic job. Puts Estonia up 37-36. Let's listen in to the timeout.
3, למרות שהוא לא מעורב כל פעם.
4 זה 4, כאילו השני הוא שחק קצת.
3, אתה שחק
4, בדיוק. אז אתה כל משימה איתו, אתה עושה חילוק. השני הוא יותר כאילו 13. Who is the basket? Everything is 3 points. You're scoring whenever they want. On this team, you cannot cheat. Over the top.
Well, Coach Good there, very animated with his team. And I would be too, because Israel has just let Estonia get back into this. Estonia isn't going anywhere, especially when they're shooting the 3 like that. Israel's ball here. Estonia puts on a little of a full-court press. Just a light one. Black breaks that. Asks for the pick and roll. Goes inside, spams it on your head. Sorkin, beautiful, beautiful basketball. Simple and easy. Pick and roll. And you will just run that play to death if I was Israel. Estonia now take their time. Nice little drive. It just gets caught underneath, and Israel gets a big rebound. Panini, they're pushing it back down. And just need to calm it. Blatt. Same again, pick, roll, but he decides to shoot the 3 this time. Israel's come out firing, easy pick and roll. If you don't guard me, I'm gonna shoot the 3. Sock here under a bit of pressure. Israel's really turning up the heat now. Shot goes up, and big rebound and finish. Joensa, I think that, yep, that is. But Estonia isn't going away. They're getting second possessions, and Panini now moves the ball on, swings it, beautiful pass, rims out. Here comes Sock, crosses over, doesn't get stopped. Nice little 15-footer. Beautiful shot there. Israel now slows it down, gets exactly what they want. Black passes it on. Inside to the big man. Beautiful finish. Wow, did you see that? Go one way and a long, lean finish to the rim. 6 points, 3 from 3 from the field. I'm going inside every time. And I am 1. And a foul. This game is getting pretty tense. Kasper Treyard there with the beautiful finish. Barely had time to finish my sentence. And Kasper is on the rim. And Di Bartolomeo, number 1, takes a seat. Good minutes from him. Doesn't make beyond 1. 43 tied game now, and a steal. And Estonia's back. Putting pressure on Israel. Skips the ball, fakes, sets his feet. Rims in and out. Kulame, unfortunately, misses that shot, but fortunate for Israel. Black now. Pick and roll, doesn't use it. Panini looks for his shot. Nice backdoor, good movement from Israel. 3 in the corner. And misses it. Panini stops the play. Very smart for Koulame to put the pressure on. The referees call it no-look pass, and that was the pick and roll and the dunk on your head. EST now. Hands it off, Koulame. Sets his feet. Nice little tip-off pass and a big block. And he wanted the goaltending, but big fella doesn't give up. You never give up on defense. Sorkin really playing fantastically. Here he is again, down low. Good, solid defense. 7 on the clock. Estonia need to get something up. Koulame looks to drive. Gets stuck and gets stuffed by the rim. Israel, Panini back on the run. Three-pointer. Crowd goes wild. And time out. Guess who hits the three? Menko. He knows how to get those going. And Estonia has seen enough. Timeout. Israel 46, Estonia 43. They call this timeout just to stop momentum. Let's listen in to the timeout.
Matan kuule puolelle. Reijen, lähde panemaan katte. Liiet main, mängib 1-1. Lähed ära. Ei leikkoja, ei. Don't cut from the middle. Go away. Let you play one.
And there we see the big block. He's had a big dunk and now a big block. Fantastic highlight plays. Reel it up for him this evening. And I have just seen Germany has pulled it out by 10 points, 93-86. So that means the winner of this game will take the third and final spot. So this game means everything. And we're going to see both teams battle it out to the very, very end. 32 teams in this qualifiers. 24 qualify into the second round, and you take your points to you to the next round. Nice little spin move, but it doesn't finish. So it's very important that if you're up, you try and score as much as you can, and if you're losing, you try and chip away at that scoreboard. But right now is the most important thing, is the floater is missed, is the win. Whoever wins this game will go through. So a lot on the line as both of these teams get themselves set. Nice post up and put pressure on Mikkel there. What was it, Mikkel? Yeah, number 7. Good post up. Israel now has all 5 lights under their name. So that means Estonia will go to the line every foul Israel commits for the next minute and 19. So this time Estonia's only committed 2, but Israel is a high fouling team so far. Hits 1 out of 2. 2-point game now. See if Israel can capitalize on this possession. Panini now backs down, uses his strength, tries to get closer. And nice little drop-off pass, but a big block. Coxar there, met him at the rim. Koulame, but right back at ya. It's a block party for sure. Both teams playing very, very hard, not letting anything easy. Look at this drive. And Zussman just meets him at the top. Long lean and just gets his fingers there. Estonia now 11 on the clock. Picked up his dribble and he turns over the ball. Here comes Israel. Nice little dump off. And it will be... Referees don't know who it came off, so they will discuss between them. And they've gone... I did see a jump ball sign, means that neither of them saw, so they go to the table for help, but I'm not entirely too sure about that. Inside. Nice, keeps it high, misses. Sorkin here. Keeps the ball high, but he missed that shot. And Estonia are all over it. But Mikel, defense is fantastic. There's 2 seconds, they've got to shoot it up. And it rims in and out, but Menka gets the rebound. Sinkin's trying to set his feet. And the time was on his side. Sorkin there. And that is the half-time score. Israel 48, Estonia 44. Incredible finish as we see the stats. 62% for Israel, 13 from 20, and they are shooting 39%. 55% for 3, and the rebound game, 22 to Israel, 19 to Estonia. Turnovers very, very low. That's fantastic for both teams. And Kiksing has definitely been having a good game. And Zusman, 11, leading all scores. Well, Israel started to break away, but that's solid defense, and Israel managed to just get that last score going into the halftime. But with 4 points, nothing, you know, anyone's game. And here is the best plays of the first half. Pretty even, like I said, only 3 turnovers, 2 turnovers for Estonia. Both teams looking after the ball, playing fantastic basketball as Genat there gets that nice pick and roll. I think Israel does a fantastic job executing and really looking for the mismatches and moving off ball. But Estonia does the exact same thing, takes their time, nobody rushes them, and they are not going away. Israel, you know, breaks up a couple, 3-4 points ahead, and then Estonia just comes right back. We saw some beautiful play from Israel, and I really, it's anyone's game, to be honest. I can't bet, I can't tell you who's gonna win this. You're just gonna have to stay tuned and to see who's gonna win. And like I said, with Poland losing to Germany, who's the top of the group, the final place is gonna be decided tonight. So exciting stuff. First half is in the books. As we watch the highlights, I'm probably going to get a cup of tea, warm my vocal cords up, because no doubt I will be shouting and screaming in this second half of the game. I suggest you also do that, as the second part of the game is going to be a thriller. I really liked what Israel did there. Their pick and roll was outstanding. Some beautiful basketball being played. Both teams managed to settle in. The referees, that was my favorite. Dunked it on his head. Can we see that again? No. Yeah, the referees were really calling the game tight. So both teams just kind of settled in, managed to adjust throughout, and that is so important, because as the game comes down to the end, a few minutes, you know, people are going to be in foul trouble, especially how quick those fouls start. That foul count was counted up. But Estonia has fans in the building, and Israel is definitely ready to support their home team. And a beautiful last play of the first half. So, like I said, I'm going to put the kettle on, have a cup of tea really quick, and we'll be right back for second half action.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Maladon now coming off one screen. Oh, baby! Throws it down. Incroyable. Well, Maladon with no regard.
Drive to the basket, switch onto the right hand, and the score. Determined offense from a man determined to make his mark on his first appearance in these qualifiers, Tomasz Satoranski.
Really, Kobo now quick to attack the basket. Kobo finds Majate. Oh my goodness gracious. Give this man some credit. Well, under the basket and puts Montenegro on a poster. Well, Yito Koch now getting a handoff. Passes one back to Kai van der Vurst. The freeze now going all the way to Flu. Gets rejected. Well, Vanassin just pinned him off the backboard.
Oh, Velichka, nice pass to the big man who throws it down. Oh, here we see it. Look at this.
Beautiful pass and the reception.
Fadden to Shengalia. Crossover, drives inside and flushes it with the one hand. You wonder how much of that was just pure frustration from Shengalia that his team really aren't operating at the level they usually do.
Well, France just can't buy a bucket. Oh, what a pass! Oh, baby! That is unbelievable! Illich! But they gotta go back to the pass on that one. I mean, look at this. That is Olay moment. Alexa Illich. The pass up to Edwards. But that's him still quickly. Isaac. Oh, he gets rejected. Wow. Let me tell you something. Mr. De Jong with the rejection. What De Jong said, you're not worthy. Get out of here.
That poor performance from the free throw line that has truly cost Georgia today. Oh, and there's the poster. There's the flex. Kachenko just throws the hammer down. What a big play. Great vision. McFadden caught sleeping. Hands it off from Lukashov to Kachenko. And there's the gun show.
Hello, and we are back watching the teams warm up from halftime, and we got to see Zusman and Kuulame, the top scorers for both teams. Estonia down only 4 points. They're trying to get to the World Cup. They have never qualified for a FIBA World Cup. They have been to Euros in 2015. As we see Zusman there, 11 points, 4 rebounds. And Estonia will be at the Eurobasket 2022 with a group that's got Great Britain, Croatia, Greece, Ukraine and Italy. And I actually have the pleasure of commentating that one in Milan in September. Kicksing for Estonia, leading the way with 9 points. So we're really coming down to this last window where the top 3 teams, and we know the last spot is going to be decided tonight, will advance to the second round of the European qualifiers. This group of 3 will then join 3 teams from another group. All teams will carry over their results from the first round. So it's so important, like I said, the scoring really does matter. And then those windows will start in August, November and February 2023. And then that will have the 12 teams from Europe that will go to the World Cup, which will be in Philippines, Indonesia and Japan. The last World Cup was in China, 2019, and the Spanish were the champions of that World Cup. Well, the Estonian fans, they've managed to get some refreshments and get ready for the second half. I managed to make a quick cup of tea and put some honey in there to warm my throat, because I know I'm going to be screaming and shouting for this fantastic game that I am very excited to watch. Both teams looking after the ball, like I said, only 2 and 3 turnovers for both teams. That is a lovely number. To be under, I would say, 8 in the first half is a great sign that both teams are looking after the ball. I wouldn't give the game to anyone really right now who has the upper hand. I did think Israel did a lovely job moving the ball, playing great team basketball, playing great offensives, but Estonia, the gritty fighters that they are, did not go anyway. They just stuck with it, were solid and pretty tough at times, diving on the floor, getting extra possessions, which are so important. I talked about in the first half, free throws, sacrificing your body on the floor, and rebounds and defense is very, very important. So the teams will have their last team talk before they come out. Toyola there. Not sure if we'll get to listen in, and Coach Guy for Israel. This is going to be a big quarter here, the third. You've got to come out, focus, concentration must be at high, as you can get your World Cup qualifier. Download the app by scanning the QR code. I have it. It definitely is needed, especially over this weekend of fantastic basketball. There has been so many brilliant games. The Americans, the Afro, the European, there has been beautiful, fantastic basketball. The arenas are back full, and it's world class. And like I said, there's some great names back in action. Well, welcome back to the World Cup qualifiers here in Tel Aviv, Estonia with the ball in blue and Israel on defense in white. Shot goes up early and rebound by Israel. Levi there doing a good job putting pressure on the rim. Nice drive. 27 years old. Had a pretty solid game. Last game had 10 points and has made, has earned himself a trip to the line. I told you. As soon as I talk about scoring, I'm a true believer because I'm still a basketball player, play at London Lions, and I truly believe in the commentator's curse. So I'm going to be quiet this time and let's see what happens. Told ya, nothing but net. Little full court press here, nothing to worry about. Kulame brings the ball up and sets Estonia. Goes inside, nice little pass, tough, strong, and just short. Coxar's not like him. Israel now on the push. Moved the ball very, very well and out of bounds. Menko, yes. Just have to be aware of your spacing, especially when you're tiptoeing that sideline, of knowing where you are. Anyway, Estonia now with the ball. Kulame gets the pick. Nice little roll and beautiful finish. Coxar, perfect textbook basketball. Coxar now with 7 points. Shot. And they answer right back. Levi sets his feet, nothing but net. 7 points also for Levi. Casper Treya stuck. Nice drive. Riesta misses that one. Black now, hands off, 3, sets his feet. Nothing but net. And it's Menko. If somebody's gonna shoot a 3, it's that man. I told ya, I needed that tea and honey because it is gonna be a thriller. Has the man in the corner, Riesta looks for the 3, hits the back of the iron. Riesta, sorry, excuse me, Menko turns that one down. Nice pick and roll. Israel moved the ball very, very well. And that looked like that went in, but missed. Estonia now managed to get the rebound. Estonia need a solid answer here. They don't want to go without a good possession. And Casper Treya, why not go into him to get a basket? Misses. And good defense from Estonia to get back. 9-point game here. Kulame probes, picks his ball up, looks inside, and a lovely finish under the basket. Coxar, 9 points. Levi looks it off. Menko, don't leave him wide open, but an air ball. Sorkin subs in now. And also Casper Treya is very angry. But just take your time and just get a breath and come back in. Kulame asks for the pick. Probes down the middle, throws up the alley-oop. gets the ball. And a lovely finish. Koksar is very solid down low. He is very strong and physical and very hard to guard. Blatt. 8 on the floor. Zunson gets the drive and offensive foul, but one referee calls a foul and one referee calls an offensive charge. So they'll probably discuss. Look, let's have a look. No, this was the strong finish by Koksar. And Coach Toyola loves that. So, like I said, they will have a discussion. Referees are also a team. They are fantastic. They'll take the time, and they have decided and discussed it is a foul, and it will be 2 shots. Estonian fans are not happy about it, but if they've come together, they've decided that, and that's what you have to go with. So 2 shots here. Hits the first. Zusman. And hits the second. Puts Israel up now. 7. Can Estonia answer? Kulamay. Hands off. Winter. Down low to the hot hand for Estonia. And he scores again, Koksar. Fantastic offense by Estonia. He is definitely the man who's scoring, so you go right back to the well until it's dry. Blatt passes it on. Drives down the middle. And Mikel misses that. And Estonia gets the stop that they need. Can they get the score? Kulamay through his legs, looking for the 3, and Levi with the rebound. Blatt from long range says, I've got it in the bag, hits a 3. Incredible. I don't even think Estonia was ready. He was so far from the 3-point line. No defender was around him. Who knew he had that range? And a foul. Good idea by Koksar. Just look at that. Beautiful rotation on the shot. And he claps his team on. Very cheeky to shoot that shot, because if you miss it, coach isn't very happy, but if you make it, it's a good day at the office for you. Anyway, Estonia now. Let's see if they can answer. Kulamay waits. So, goes inside. Blatt. Estonia playing some solid defense, pushing Israel very, very far out of their play. Skips the ball, Levi, travel, easy to call, picks that foot up. And Estonia gets another stop. 7 turnovers now for Israel, 4 for Estonia. They're doing a solid job on the defensive end. They've just got to capitalize down here on the offensive end. They're just missing some chippies. Nice behind the back from Sock and a foul. Levi leaves his feet. And Kitzing. And Estonia will earn a trip to the line, Kitzing there. And the thing about these free throws is you are adding points and score when the time is stopped. So silly foul from Israel, but Estonia gets a chance to tick over the scoreboard, and the time is stopped. Hits a second. Kitzing now 100% from the floor today, from the free throw line and from 2-point shot. Having a fantastic evening in Tel Aviv here. Israel now goes inside, and a foul. Very easy as he puts his hand up and says, yep, Mr. Referee, that was me. Sorkin just had a good, solid post up so deep that you have to foul, or that's going to be a dunk on your head. Out, gets the pick, gets a nice look at it, off the backboard. Beautiful finish. Cal now with 8 points, 3 assists. So, gets the pick, loses the ball, 9 seconds, asks for another pick, and decides to shoot the ball, hits the back of the rim, and Israel come up with it. Deepak Ptolomeo front rims it. Kuname now just says, slow down, let's set a play. Gets a soft runner. Lovely play. Way to answer back. Deepak Ptolomeo kicks it to the corner. And big rebound by Deepak Ptolomeo. Drives, kicks, foul. Tice, I think that is. Look at this. Way to get it on the rim, very high, so the taller player can't block it. And then that was Cal's running layup. Okay, so now Estonia is over the limit. You can see all 5 red lights under the Estonian score. That is why Zusman is at the free throw line with 14 points, 2 steals. Popstar now says, I'm going to take it myself, but pins it on the backboard. And Israel come back with it. Guys, I can't breathe. Ginat. An exciting block, and then Ginat comes back and tips the ball in. Israel on a roll right now. Swings the ball. Can Estonia answer? Ball's up for grabs, and Israel comes down with it. foul. Bit of a risky pass there by Raquel as Sok gets hit. Look at this. Good, beautiful timing. Pins it on the backboard and says, not in my house. And then the tip. I'm glad for the replay because I got so excited I couldn't even breathe. But timeout, so that gives me time to reset my vocal cords and take a break. And let's listen into the timeout. 65 Israel, 57 Estonia. Go ahead and scan for live stats and more. The QR code there in the corner. And we'll try and listen in.
Meillä jää 2 metriä, me olemme aloitin kiinni kaistettu ja meillä on pystynyt sieltä taittimme hilinen. Että emme rahu, rynnä kyllä nyt, emme saamme koroni, kun pisät niin, että saamme kautta. Praegu näyttää kirjan. 2 körvalla, takaa. Niimoodi, että Kitsing on se viie peal. Kitsing on 5 peal, Mike 4 peal, ensimmäinen katte. Rajeste, kaata! Rajeste, katutta, Sörlin.
Cox are having a whale of a game. That timeout, there he is, 13 points, 5 from 11, and 3 rebounds. He has missed some chippies and bunnies, as I would call them, around the rim. So he could just concentrate and finish a few of them. But like I said, Estonia is over the limit. And with that soft rolling, that makes it a 10-point game. Estonia now. Can they answer with a full court press? Deep up Tolomeo, making it tough for Sok. And a steal, misread through the legs, slow, and misses it. Very, very cheeky little move here. And Mikel looked through the legs and he just misses that. But gets a trip to the line. Israel is putting the pressure on Estonia. This can push it to a 12-point game if he makes both of these. Estonia is playing solid, but they're just missing, and they're just then as they turn over the ball. You know, ill execution. Ginat misses both, so Estonia gets away with that turnover, getting scored on. You need to look after the ball here. Sok now gets the pick and roll, goes to the roll, and Sorkin always is there, making it very, very difficult. Menko pushes the ball in the corner, and Deepak Tolomeo rings in and out, but Israel gets a second possession. Deepak Tolomeo puts it out for the big man, and it's a soft touch. Sorkin is having a beautiful game this evening. 12 points, 5 from 8. Sok pushes it out, sets the feet for the 3, misses, and is Estonia here just kind of maybe drying up. Sok's asks for a sub there, put his hands up and just, you know, just waiting for this quarter to finish. But Israel is just keep on moving the ball well, being very, very skillful as Ginat hits that 3. And they are really punching Estonia in the stomachs right now. And a foul. Look at that, behind the back, straight, that's a highlight play. Gotta hit that one. Kept the hand up. And Nadar there comes in. It's gone up to a 15-point game very, very quickly. Let's see if Estonia can answer and cut the lead down, and they miss. And it's Israel's possession. 2.8 seconds, and coach Guy Goods puts in Blatt for the last possession. Smart play to get all your shooters in. Nadar will look to take the shot, looks up, and misses. But good look, very good look. End of the third quarter, 72 Israel, Estonia 57. I think this was Israel's quarter, shooting 62%, 16 from 26 on the two-pointers. They were tough. They made their earning at the free throw line as Estonia got into foul trouble, 7 from 12. And they were just really kind of silky smooth, started to fill the game as we get to see the third quarter plays. Estonia just missed a fair few layups, and Israel, as you see, Levi hit the shot. Israel just kept being very, very persistent. And I felt like we saw this Israel in the second and the first quarter. They were playing great team basketball. They were moving off of each other. And that's what we've seen in this third quarter. And this time, they're just getting solid looks and executing. And they've put themselves up 15 points. Estonia is just looking very, very tired. Playing, a game on the road, having to travel. It's hot, it's the summer, very sweaty, losing a lot of, water, hydration, eating right. All these things are important because you have such a small time and window to get everything right. Here's the highlight play. Beautiful. And coach, an assistant coach there, punch the air. They know how big this moment is. Estonia, if they want to get back, as you see, you can scan the QR code there for scores in the left-hand corner. If they want to get back in this game and clinch the last spot of this group, they've got to give it all this fourth quarter. So we're in the fourth now, last and final quarter of this game. Israel 72, Estonia 57. Menko with the ball, Israel in white. Nadar with the ball, moves on, Menko. Get the 3 seconds. Sorkin, I think that was, building a house under there in the paint. Can't stay there for more than 3 seconds. Referees all over it. Estonia. They double and they foul. They double Kulame. If they just kept their hands out, that would have been a very good play. So Israel is turning up the heat, but the referees are calling it the exact same way. Very good job by that crew this evening as they wipe some perspiration off the ball. Pops out, gets it in, kicks it out for 3. Well needed 3-point shot. USA. Estonia was begging for that one. He's on 10 points now. Israel move the ball on, sharing it. Everyone's touched the ball. Mikel, he's very, very skillful with the ball. Nice dime pass. Easy layup underneath. I told you. He just kind of lures the defense to sleep. And Gannett gets a nice, and pressure's on. Israel steals the ball. They've got Gannett in front, and the big man drops it off. You might want to call a timeout, but they don't. Israel really pounding Estonia now. They're just taking it up a notch as they have 34 paint points. 16-point game now. Last 8 minutes is lots of time for Estonia to get back into this game. They just can't panic, and they can't have silly, loose turnovers. Kulamay looks for a three. Air ball, but a good hustle play. And that's probably a sign. Great defense here. Hustles, gets on the floor, sacrifices, and then they push the ball. Beautiful 2-on-1. Israel putting on a clinic. Kel now with the ball. Looks on, goes inside, takes his time. Nice spin move, loses control, but stays with it and gets the soft touch. Estonia's coach has seen enough. Timeout. Sorkin is really having a fantastic evening, pretty much unstoppable and doing anything he wants. He's had slam dunks, hey, and the song behind, I think that's for him. And we'll just listen in some timeout and I'll be right back. We see the good defense here, and I think this is a very important stat that just came up on the screen. 17 huge fast break points for Israel and 0 for Estonia. I think that is the game in itself, as we just see him tiptoe the line and finish underneath. Big fella's having a fantastic game. Sorkin. Well, Estonia's coach Toyela asks his team, what play would you like to run? And they've turned it over. Israel is really choking Estonia on defense and then just taking their time and executing as it goes up and bang on your head. Incredible. Sorkin is having a game and 16 big points and just smiling and having fun with it and just choking, and everything's going wrong right now for Estonia. Israel has poured in. Look at that. Reverse dunk. Put that on your highlight reel. FIBA basketball. And make sure you have your app, because there's no doubt that will be on there. 20-point game now. There's a foul. Very, very impressed with this Israeli team. Look at this. Throw it up. Go get it. On your head. Beautiful basketball. And Menko getting very, very excited there. Punches the air. And they'll just clean some sweat and perspiration off the floor. Israel need to get the ball in. Ginna. Easy layup. Menko. Estonia, I think that was, you know, very lackadaisical defense. That's the easiest basket Menko's got. They need to stay consistent here. They can't just lay down and die. They've got to get a good basket. And a foul. A lot of tired bodies I'm seeing. Estonia is a little defeated. Look at this. Just gets beat right off the first dribble and nobody's there to help him. Just left his man EST now. Got fouled on that dunk, putback dunk, so makes the first. And no doubt needed that score because it's definitely been a while since Estonia has scored. Estonia has to put on a press now as they... Yep, they get the turnover, so good job by them. Especially when there's only 6 minutes 36, you've got to do everything now to try and chip away at the score. Kuulame now. And Estonia just throws the ball away. Pretty frustrating as working so hard and then not to even get a look at the basket. Anyway, Israel, Menko now with the ball. Flat uses the pick. Takes their time. Everyone's touched the ball. Magic formula for Israel. Jump shot. Short. Nice, solid, easy basket. They just need a few more of those. USA, nice, and we know, good block. That was going to be a dunk. So, Tice, I think that was, yeah. Madar. Ginat moves the ball. Flat, nice! Wraparound pass, and unfortunately just a bit too much on it. Kuulame sets the play. On ball screen. Kasper, Trea. 4 seconds, they've got to get something up. I don't know if Kuulame knows, he does. And good offensive rebound there from Kasper Trea, number 3. Good good effort by him to get an extra possession for his team. And Kuulame comes out for a breather. He's played a lot of minutes for this Estonia team. And a whistle and a foul. Three goes up and rebound. USA looks for the ball. Valgard has a shot at, whoa, at the rim. They want a foul, but they don't get it. I think it could have been a flop, and the referees decide to call nothing. In the corner, make it rain, make it pour. It's getting a bit out of hand now. Menko. For 3, now with 11 points. Estonia go inside. Nice finish. And gets that soft touch sock. very, very smart, and they stopped the game just to wipe up some sweat on the floor. And also a timeout at the same time. So we'll go ahead and listen in to Israel's timeout.
חבר'ה, לא להרפות עכשיו ובלי שלושות, שני פורומים. אתה צורק את החמש, אז כל חסימה שלך תתגלגל פנימה. בסדר?
הם באצ'ים, כל עוד הם באצ'ים, תשמרו על הספייסינג. שורט רול, אקסטרה פס. כל עוד הם באצ'ים, תענישו.
בוא נלך לאחד. האחד. תרק אתה את החמש.
תודה רבה לנבחרת האקרובטיקה של קוויף הכדורסל. רוצה להודות לכל הפועלים
הפרשים חשובים.
There we see Sok. 40 big points in the paint for Israel. 28 for Estonia. As that man had his hands ready. Glad the fans are into the game too. Here we go. Israel. Adar passes it on. Menko. Ginat. Back to Cal gets his own rebound. Menko through the legs. And just putting on a show right now. Everyone is sharing the basketball. Nobody doesn't mind to score, to share. Beautiful exposition of basketball for Israel. Sok now. Can Estonia answer? They shoot a three and airball. Well, those faces of the fans just explain it all. They came here for a game, but Israel has just turned up the heat and really gone into fifth gear and put their foot down and hasn't looked back since. 3 minutes, 38 seconds now is a long, tall order, but hey, I've seen it done before. Israel need to be solid here and foul. Sok. Only the second team foul for Estonia, so if they could get a basket and force a foul, they could be going to the free throw line for the rest of the game. They need to be aggressive. Madar. Casper Treya, I think that's a foul of frustration there. Anyway, shot clock resets to 14. Madar drives, looks for his short range pull up, and doesn't get the kind soft bounce. Sok, Estonia, Treya back to Sok, tells him get inside. Nice, and that's why you get inside. Coach says calm down. He didn't have to rush that. Cal goes inside. Big boys. Bang downside, and a nice handoff layup. Ginat now, 15 points. Lovely handoff. Yeah, Israel's just playing beautiful team basketball, sharing as Casper Treya needed that three right down the middle. Still a 20-point game and pretty much a tall ask for Estonia, especially when Israel is playing such great basketball. Good double team and maybe getting a little too saucy with it. Just needs to look after the ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock, and Levi will take it out of bounds. Madar thinks about it. Drives left. Keeps his dribble alive. Looks for the shot in the corner. Hits it, but yep, steps on the line. And yeah, look. Yeah, the back heel is what happened. Levi. Turnover. Okay, Sock. Asks for the pick. It's taken a bit too long to score. Time is not of the essence. Could have got a much better shot than that, but Levi lines up this time, hits the three, and his foot is not out of bounds. And he makes Estonia pay for their poor offense. They're just kind of, look, not really getting anything that they want. They get the screen, and here's feet set, and that's what you get for a little bit better. And he knows, he shakes his head and says, maybe a little too late. Madar gets the pick. Levi's asking for the ball underneath. Beautiful, good basketball, solid, easy. Good recognition there by Levi, just had the smaller player on him. And Kasper Kreia has had a long evening. They've definitely made it difficult for him. He's hit the floor many, many times. Look at that, that was Levi's easy layup. But you know why it was easy? He had worked before the shot. He had pushed his defense really far up and managed to seal them. So Kasper now at the free throw line makes the first. Makes it back to a 20-point game. Last 55 seconds, Israel, and they have done a fantastic job in my opinion. The third and the fourth quarter, they really just put on a show of fantastic team basketball. Everyone was in the mix, everyone scored, everyone was available. And here we see it again. Again at that time, on the end of the perfect team basketball. This team will make it to the next round, and we see the three-point line just opening up for Estonia. And the fans will be on their feet now, starting to clap and sing, which is well deserved. Israel clinches the third and final spot in the World Cup European qualifiers. Last shot, why not have a go? And they get the rebound, drives. Remember, score is important. And there we have it. Coach Guy Goods, all smiles. His team did a fantastic job this evening. Final score, Israel 96, Estonia 77. Well, Israel, definitely after having a thriller just a few days ago on Thursday in double overtime versus Poland, were disappointed to lose by 5 in overtime. They worked so hard. Well, tonight they will be dancing and very, very happy with that win. A tremendous team win. Everyone scored, everyone touched the ball, everyone played solid defense. Estonia, sadly, will not be making their first World Cup appearance, but they are not done, as they will play in Eurobasket in September in Milan. All claps Sorkin, fantastic game for me. He was my favorite player, as we said at the end of the game. Stats, free throw line, pretty solid for Estonia, but wasn't enough. It was Israel. They shot 42%, much better clip from the three-point line. Rebounding game, they won. Assist game, they won. They did turn it over. Estonia managed to force them into turnovers. Genat was 17 points, Sorkin 16, and Koksar for Estonia was the top scorer. All smiles. Estonia claps. They did make the trip to Israel. That is fantastic support by them. So definitely applaud when away fans make the trip to a different country. You have to take your hats off to them. And that man, Sorkin, had a tremendous game. So, the final best plays of the fourth quarter. Boy, I thought it was going to come down to the line, but Israel, it was all about team basketball for them. We will see a highlight reel, no doubt. Everyone, Levi, Menko, who else? Sorkin, everyone just got a part of the show this evening. A fantastic team win, and they really just put on a performance for the fans. Coxing was really the only one who could get himself going. That was the cheeky long-range three-point shot from Black. So exciting news for Israel. They will be heading into the second round, where I spoke about it was important that you take and you try and score as many points as you can, because those points and wins roll in to the second round. And the second round will be played over 3 windows, and they will play home and away again, playing in August, November, and February 2023. A long road, but a fantastic road to get to the World Cup in Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia. Israel is halfway there. Fantastic, great team win. I think they can definitely build off what they started this evening. Even though they lost versus Poland, they learned a lot. They did not give up. They did not, lay down and die. And then today, you saw the same team come out with a fight. Menko, he loves a three-point shot. So we'll be seeing more of this Israel team. Unfortunately, Estonia didn't have enough in the tank in the third to withstand Israel's just beautiful cutting and team basketball. But Estonia has a lot to learn. They've got some young talent coming up, 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds. They're very, very young. So it won't be the last of Estonia. And like I said, they will be in the Eurobasket in a few more months. But it's all about Israel this evening. As you see, Germany top the group 5-1, Israel 3-3, Poland 2-4, and Estonia, sadly at the bottom there, will not make it to the next round. And there you see the score, final score 93-83 for Poland and Germany game. That was important. So thank you so much for joining me this evening, guys. Very, very happy to be here and to commentate for you this evening. All smiles, all punches in the air. Israel is going to the next round. Have a lovely evening and good night from myself, Azania Stewart.